Hey y'all, it's Tabby Toe, and I've got some snackies. I got you on the tripod. I can't get it to work like I want because I got a remote, but I don't know where it's at, and I never hooked it up with my phone, and I'm gonna have to get a new phone. So anyways, here's some snacks. These are red, white, and blue for July, and I will look at the right spot eventually. And this is some ice cream, Moose Tracks. Let's dig in. I mainly want this Moose Tracks. Oh, and I have a new drink to try. This is zero sugar wild cherry and cream. It looked yummy. And since they don't make Coke vanilla, no sugar, I went with this. But this is what the ice cream looks like. This is one of my favorites besides banana split, like I've already told you. And my nephew Cruz got me hooked on that Turtle Tracks, so that's definitely my third one, made by Mayfield. And yes, they don't have Mayfield everywhere. Only in the South. You hit Florida, no Mayfield. My uncle used to live in Florida, Tampa, Florida, and they just had some weird off-brand milk and ice cream. If you hear a shower in the background, that's just my husband in the man cave bathroom taking a shower, getting the travel grime off of him. I just took mine. That's why my hair is slicked back, because I didn't want to dry it, so it could be a frizzness. If you let it dry by itself, it's not frizzy. This ice cream is smooth today, y'all. So, Chicago was pretty fun. It was hot, but that first night we got there, we had to walk a mile to our hotel. Well, that was scary, but I've already told you that. Some weird noises going on. But that Acme, let me try to turn y'all around if I don't make a mess here. It is what it is. Anyway, the Acme hotel, it was alright. One of the elevators were broke. We were on the very tallest level because, you know, I was trying to avoid the rats. Chicago rats are no fun. Yes, it was 106 years old, but the housekeeping needed to clean the floors because they were gross. And this ice cream is melting in my hand as we speak. Water is dripping in my hand. Ooh, cold. I got a hold of my tooth. I'll eat poo, coldness. Anyway, one more bite of this. Can't believe the trip's already over, but I'm kind of glad because it's hot. Going to baseball games, yeah. We didn't really care about the White Sox. We just went because we've never been to that stadium. Sorry, I keep looking at the wrong spot. And then they lost, so you know, which they're not really that great. But the Cubs did win. It was kind of a boring game, and it kind of slowly got better. But it was really blistering hot too, even though it was a night game. The sun was still beaming, you know. And that sunscreen I got made me so sweaty. I had like a sweat mustache. Oh man, I probably just ice cream on me. Probably the wetness from this. Let me put this in the freezer real quick. Hey y'all, I'm back. Up next, Pepsi. Wild cherry and cream. Going in. Gotta love it. The smell of it first. I smell the cherry and vanilla. Or cream. It's probably just vanilla. Alright. Going into my Scooby-Doo cup. Or glass. Yummy. Put it on my little coasters. I mean, it is no sugar. And I just ate ice cream with sugar. So it kind of gives it a twang. Probably should have drunk this first before eating ice cream. And I know it's weird to drink no sugar when you're eating sugar. But, you know, it just makes me feel better. When I eat or drink a regular soda, I feel horrible afterwards. But it's probably just because I'm used to this. So, I never drank this before. So, my rating is... I'd say 7.8. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it says. But it's not my favorite soda. Like, and the OG Pepsi Zero is probably my favorite. Which I do like the Dr. Peppers now. Creamy Dr. Pepper coconut. That's where it's at. But they don't make it anymore, unfortunately. They had some cream soda Dr. Pepper, but it wasn't zero sugar. So I just got this because it was new. They also have a new Sprite. It's strawberry kiwi or something like that. But they didn't have zero sugar in it, so I didn't get that. I almost did get that one Sprite I showed you earlier in one of my videos. But I saw that had, I don't know, for some reason I can drink soda with Pepsi flavoring in it, but not like a slushie. Anyways, give me a second. My husband's goofy. He just walked by, he's like, need to put food down. I'm like, boy, I'm just showing him this is really my husband's treat for tomorrow. Or one of these days that we're off. Because we're still off until Monday. So, bada bing. Today is Tuesday. So, that shows you how many days we got left. Yeah. Anyways, these are mine and Brad's. Our friend Brad, he loves peanut M&Ms. So, they had them for $2.99. A big old shareable bag. So, me and him get these. He can eat this too, but I mainly bought these for him and me because I do like peanut M&Ms. They are one of my favorite peanuts. Or I mean, peanuts. I mean M&Ms, which I've already told you that before. Anyways, these ones are my husband's favorite. He loves Hershey. That's why we went to Hershey, Pennsylvania before my YouTube days, which we're planning on going back, it sounds like. Go some more.
At least drive through.
We're going to drive through. We kind of drove through. Well, we stayed one night. We were driving through on a road trip in 2023. Yeah. Which some of my short videos has our trip on that. That's when I started. Well, I was just recording because we went to Canada. We went to Hershey, Pennsylvania. So, and that garden, Hershey Garden. Did you know they had a garden full of roses and all kinds of other flowers? But I bet they had like, I don't even know how many rose bushes exist, but they had every one of them you can think of. But anyway, this is my husband's favorite candy. I like them with almonds. I will eat them straight up like this, if that's all there is, or with a s'more. When I'm making s'mores, I will eat it straight up. But, like, if I have a choice, no. These just remind me, E.T., you know, that movie. Yeah, I'm sure I can't finish the whole thing without
Phone home?
that. Yeah. You know, he didn't really say phone home. He said home phone. It was a whole video I watched on YouTube about it. Anyways, these are one of my sister's favorite candies. At least it was when she was growing up. But, this is a different little pack. You just rip it. That's cool. Different take on the bag. But I do like these. Out of 10, I'd probably give them probably a 6.5 just because they're not my favorite. I like M&M's better when it comes to pieces. Now, Hershey bar, I'll give a 9.2 just because it's plain. Like I said, I like the Hershey with almonds. Kit Kat, regular Kit Kat. I'm going to give it probably just a 7. It's not my favorite candy bar. My all-time favorite, which we don't have because they don't make them in this, you know, Reese's, is a Snickers bar. But Snickers and Twix are really close together in my book, on my list of go-tos. So I say I probably buy more Twix whenever I get a craving than I do Snickers. I do like the Snickers ice cream though. And those Butterfinger ice creams are amazing.
George?
Yeah, I probably got it from George. You know what I mean? Jerry!
They're all Twix!
Now I love me a Reese cup. Love, 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 love. I don't like them big old thick ones they made. Too much peanut butter. It's all about the edge for me. And like the actual Reese's, the cup, I always, when I was a kid especially, I would eat the center of it and then I would leave the outside because that was my favoriteest part. But anyways, what else is in here? I think that's all that's in here. But, and that's why I like that Moose Tracks. Can you turn it down a little bit? Sorry, my husband's in his man cave now.
Nerd cave.
Nerd cave, sorry. He said there ain't no man living here. I said, well, that's true. Inside joke, inside joke. Anyways. He is a nerd, though, but I'm a nerd. You know, everybody's a nerd in their own way. You know, I'm a Harry Potter nerd. I'm a TV nerd. I don't know. Baseball nerd. Some people would say. Since we spend so much money going to baseball games, but I don't know if that's really a thing, baseball nerd.
We're going to a Yankee game just to get a George Costanza bobblehead.
There you go. We might be TV nerds, both of us. Anyway, it's melting in my fingers. See? But Anyway, back to the ice cream that I was eating. It's got like thin layers of fudge, chocolate fudge. That's vanilla ice cream, chocolate fudge, little tiny cups. Kitty, he closed the door halfway and she jumped on the door and pushed it open. She says, "Nay, nay, you cannot close the door, sir. My toilet is in that room. And you're in that room, sir." She loves her daddy, by the way, y'all. It's kind of crazy. And earlier, yeah, the ice cream, it's got little tiny Reese cups in it, but they don't call it Reese cups. They call it Moose Tracks. But they're so good, too. But, yeah. I wanted the banana split one, but they didn't have a little tiny banana split. And they had them 2 for $5, so I got my husband plain chocolate. Because if they don't have mint chocolate chip, he's getting plain chocolate. Because, you know, he's like that. He don't experiment when it comes to ice cream. He knows what he likes. If it has anything to do with chocolate, I'm going to try it. Sometimes these things are hard to open. Oh, there we go, there we go. Yay, it's got a zipper on it. Sweet. Oh, snap. As long as I rip it in the right spot. Ooh. Ooh, they're pretty. Look. Can you see them? Pretty fall. For good measure, I'll do this. Oh yeah. My go-to. Alright, y'all. I got my chocolate fix. But yeah, instead of going to the movies to watch this movie about a girl looks super, and then she has a dog, we're not going to watch that. At least not right now. At least the way we're talking. Because our friend Brad wants to have a How to Train Your Dragon marathon. Because he's never seen the animated. And he wants to watch the live action. I said, "Sir, you need to watch the animated cartoon first." And there's 3 of those. So sit down in that man cave right there and I'll show you how good it is. Because I love that movie. Which I've always loved dragons. Ever since I was probably, I don't know, 12. Probably younger than that. You know, fantasy. Make-believe. Dragons, fairies. Love it. I mean, I know they're not real. And it's, you know, just because I like it doesn't mean it's bad. Or it's the devil, like some people think. Halloween's the devil. I don't think that. I think it's just fun. A fun thing for kids to dress up and be silly and eat candy. That's what I think. That's how I take it. It's really, Halloween is how you take it. That's just my opinion, though. I don't want to start a riot. I'm just saying what I think. Anyways, y'all, I want to go chill in my living room, the woman cave. And I'll see y'all later. I hope you like my little snacky snack video. Bye. That barbecue sandwich was good, by the way. And it must have been a fluke 2 years ago when we went and the pork tasted weird. So, yay, it's back to normal. Which I've still had better. But it is what it is. It's a mom and pop. And, you know, we used to go there when we were dating, and it's just, you know, the authentic, you know, feels when we go there. But once again, I'll see you later. Bye. ChubbyTNwifey out.